guys, we made it through the winter. It is now March and it's the hottest day of the year. It's 17 degrees. I'm gonna force myself to go on a little adventure with my cat. We're gonna go find a river and we're gonna chill by the river for the day. Recently I've been really struggling with my mental health and I've actually just gone back on antidepressants for the first time in 2 years, which kind of sucks. So yeah, it's been really hard for me to push myself to go outside, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna take the most that we can from the nice weather. We're gonna try and have a good time, so let's go. Mentioning, but it's just really funny because like now that I'm outside and in the sun, I'm in nature, I'm walking my cat and I'm seeing my cat happy, like these are all things that make me feel happy, but it's just the process of staying inside and getting yourself to go outside that I think is really difficult. Like it's been really nice weather for the last few days and I just did nothing. Like I was so in my head, I just stayed at home. Like I could have gone outside and I literally could have felt better, but I just couldn't get myself out the door. But today I did and it was really difficult, but I'm really glad I did, and it just goes to show that if you can just do that and go outside, do things you enjoy, see things and experience things that make you happy, then you can feel a little bit better. I'm sure there's some sort of placebo effect with the antidepressants I'm taking, the sun, and just being in places that I like, that's really helping me. So yeah, that's really nice, and definitely if you're stuck, that just try, if you can, to go outside and do the things that you love. Another thing that I find really helps me is being around a body of water. So definitely recommend going to any body of water that you can find, if you can, if you feel a little bit down. So just went into the local garage to get some sweet treats, snacks. Another thing just to like make myself feel better. I usually never spend money on myself, especially buying stuff like snacks. So yeah, on a day like this I will do that. Also the vegan options were very poor in there, so going to have some very sad snacks. So I arrived at the park up, but these two cars are in the spaces that I want. So I'm gonna wait for that one to leave, that Mini, and then when that Mini leaves I'm gonna park there because there's a nice bit of grass behind it that Granada can play in, and it's also more flat than where I am. So yeah, we'll just wait. So just take a minute to just listen to the sounds now. Yeah, I'm on a walk with my cat, although not really much of a walk because he doesn't really feel like walking today. He's not really a good walker unless I'm with another person. So it's more just to take him out for some sniffs and a stroll, and I think he's trying to find a spot to go to the toilet now. But yeah, I just took a minute there, and like before I was recording as well, and I just stood still. I just listened to the birds and the sound of nature, because I'm literally at the dead end road in the middle of nowhere in the South Downs, and it's really peaceful. It's really nice. My vibe has definitely declined this day. Maybe it's the meds have worn off. I'm not really sure. I guess I'm like in a place where I don't feel too good, so yeah. But like even here I can just kind of stand still with silence, the silence of nature, and it can kind of fill in the void in my brain, but in like a nice way. It doesn't like fix how I feel, but it definitely feels nice. Definitely helps me feel like I'm existing more, even if I'm not necessarily existing in a place that feels too great. Yeah, maybe you get what I mean, or maybe I'm just waffling. But yeah, just another thing, just getting outside, even when you feel bad, just taking in the sounds, appreciating the nature, absorbing the world around you, and you can still kind of exist in that silence. But it feels something, you know? It's just how I feel. Anyway, I'm gonna keep trying to get this cat to walk now, so. It also feels kind of strange to be making my first YouTube video for the first time in a while right now, just because my vibe is so down, and usually I only film content when I feel good. But I feel like I need to be more real, and the reality is now that I'm working. So since I started my job, things got worse and worse, and I went from having like complete freedom, a remote job and travel full time, to working a 9 to 5 job where I have to be in the same place every day, and just took away all my freedom. So that was like a whole process of grief that I had to go through, which I'm definitely done with that now, but it's still a drastic life change and a complete loss of freedom. I'm also staying at my parents' house most of the time, so there's also that. As someone who's turning 26 this year, maybe you can kind of imagine that as not the most fun thing in the world. But yeah, if I keep having this mindset where I'm only going to create when I feel good, I'm never going to create anything until I get out of this environment. So yeah, I just thought I'd be real, and I'll try and be a little bit inspirational and just show like some vulnerability. You know, you're not alone if you're feeling like this, and I think this is a very normal feeling, especially in your mid-20s or when you're in the 9 to 5 life. Yeah, but this is just what a day might look like for me when I push myself to get out of my brain and do something. And even though I've pushed myself and I'm out now, I still feel very much in my brain, but it feels better to be here in my brain than in my parents' house, if you know what I mean. So yeah, just thoughts, isn't it? So now it is nighttime, which means it's time to black the windows out in the van. It's now the next morning, and I'm going to take Rodana out for a walk. Yeah, as you can tell, he wants to go to the toilet, so let's take him. Back now, Granada has done his business, so I'm going to take my meds. It's a bit late, but I still need to take them. And then I'm going to eat some food because they make me feel really nauseous. So yeah. Oh, I'm really bad at taking tablets. So I've made my coffee now. It's raining, so I'm definitely not going to go outside. I'm probably just going to watch some TV and just chill now for the rest of the day and then head back home. So yeah, If you like this kind of vlog, then please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and see you in another video.